Hey guys, Lieutenant Curious here today. I am here with LEGO Star Wars Mini MOC number 64 on the planet of Telerath. Now, Telerath is known for having a basically archipelago of islands and plateau islands, so I decided to incorporate that very majorly, and I made like a very large plateau island and also a pretty small one as well. And I included an ancient shrine entrance, you could say, that has some pillars. It's not the actual shrine, which is basically a temple, but I did include like the pathway leading up to it, which includes some pillars, and I really like how that turned out. So I hope you guys enjoy that when I get to it. Be sure to check out my other videos, my other LEGO Star Wars Mini MOCs. There are 63 of them, as this is the 64th. You may also check out the Serenno Mini MOC series, which currently has 3 seasons. The 4th season is coming soon. And you can also check out my large LEGO Star Wars MOCs. Those are all in their own playlists. But besides that, be sure to check out my Instagram for daily behind-the-scenes updates on my builds, live streams. I also use Story quite a bit. But besides that, let's get right on into this build with an overhead shot. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, this mini MOC is on a 32 by 32 base plate. You can see that there is quite a bit of water in this mini MOC. This is probably the largest that I've done water-wise in a mini MOC. And that is the water on this side, and there's also some on the other side of this plateau island. I wanted to make this nice and fat, and I definitely did that. I like how it's kind of flat on the top, so it does look like a plateau island. And then over here, off to the left, you can see this a lot smaller sized one. And then we have a bridge that connects the two islands, which this government official is going to run over the bridge to attack the smugglers, aka bounty hunters, that are stealing from the ancient shrine. So yeah, in the terrain you can see that the base color in this terrain is dark green, and I have a couple layered colors. Those are olive green, dark bluish gray, and in this pathway over here leading up to the shrine is dark tan, just to add some of that sandy texture. And then in the rock structure all along I have dark bluish gray slopes, and a lot of them because this one is 9 bricks tall, and I believe this one's 10. And then I also have dark green slopes integrated into that as well, just to give it that mossy texture. But yeah, besides that, let's get right on into the details of this MOC. First of all, let's get into the rock structures. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, this is my typical type of rock structure. It has mainly dark bluish gray slopes in it, and I use some dark green as well in slopes, and I of course did my snot technique with just using the slopes at this angle just to give it that different texture, which I like using quite a bit. And over on this side of the plateau, this one kind of is at more of an inner circle angle, if that makes sense. This one also has this piece, which I only have one of in dark green. I don't have any in dark bluish gray, but I decided to add this one to this rock structure just to add a cool texture, and I do like how it turned out. So let me know what you think about that and the rock structure as a whole. Now besides that, let's get right on into that terrain. Alrighty guys, so as you can see in this terrain, like I already said, it is a base color of dark green. So I used a lot of large plates for that base color of dark green, and then I also layered with some 1x2 plates in dark green, dark tan, olive green, and dark bluish gray. Obviously for the dark bluish gray, that's the rock. And for the olive green, I wanted it to be like a moss, and like I already said, the sand would be the dark tan. So it all kind of makes sense in that sort of way. And then you can see that I used some of these plant stems and also the olive green stem grass, just to give even more of an olive green overgrowth kind of texture. And this small island has the same kind of detail. Looks kind of simple. I like that simplicity of that side there. And over here by the shrine entrance, you can see that there is some more details in here and some things laying around that, like, some of the smugglers decided to take some of those things, and some of them are invaluable, which means they'll just be left to sit there even longer. So yeah, besides that, let's get right on into this bridge. Alright, so this bridge was a really interesting design. I'm not sure if I like it all that much, but be sure to let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. I did a curved design in this bridge, and I placed some dark tan plates on top of it, and this obviously is the underside of the bridge. And what I decided to do, the reason I decided to do that was because on the underside, if I can show you guys real quick, you can see I used this simple design using, just to get it kind of a pointy look with the dark bluish gray cheese slopes. But yeah, besides that, let's get right on into the shrine entrance. Alright, so as you guys can see, these are the pillars. I used some of these cool sloped pieces for the pillars in dark tan, and on these two I used dark orange. And I liked integrating dark orange into this structure because I thought it was a good color to add to it. And then right in here, you can barely see it because of the minifigure, but I used a snot design with the masonry bricks in dark tan and dark bluish gray. That gives it that cool kind of look down over here. And you can see there's lots of things laying around. And in this detail in here, I used some of these grill pieces to give it that nice texture in there. Sorry for the bad lighting. And then right over here, you can see this minifigure who is a bounty hunter, a Weequayan bounty hunter that is grabbing a droid, a rusted out droid head, and is running away with it. So yeah, that's about it for the shrine. Let's get right into that storyline and then the outro. Alright, so these three bounty hunters basically came over to this shrine, crossed this bridge and entered the shrine and took a bunch of the goodies from it, like gold and tools and weapons and things that would be valuable to them, and they decided to take them, like the Carcharodon, which is the shark species, took a golden vase, as you can see in the top left corner of the screen. That is what he is taking. And this Zabrak female is unloading her minigun on this government official who is dressed in sand green and white, just kind of a custom outfit that I came up with. And he has a nice backpack. And he is basically, he found out that they were taking stuff from this shrine, which obviously is illegal, so he started to pursue. So yeah, that is about it for this mini MOC, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Now let's get to letting you go. Alrighty guys, that is about it for this mini MOC. This is LEGO Star Wars mini MOC number 64 on the planet of Telerath. I really hope you enjoyed this mini MOC. Be sure to check out all 60, not all, but be sure to check out some of my 63 other LEGO Star Wars mini MOCs, as well as the Serenno mini MOC series, and also my LEGO Star Wars large MOCs. And also, be sure to check out my Instagram for daily behind-the-scenes updates on all of my builds. Be sure to leave a like on the video to help me out, and don't forget to smack that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.